So the scene begins, and we kick it off with ALASTOR pulling up on the V tower. And despite being hard nerfed after getting one-tapped by Adam, ALASTOR's been cooking up a plan to both take down VOX and get his power back. He already tried asking Rosie to stat buff him, and she was like, nah, trust, you're good, you don't need it. So he just goes straight for VOX and calls him out. So VOX teleports in, sliming this guy in the process. And they be treating this like WWE because they get to trash talking.
Alright bro, fill me in. Do you want me to stop leaving IG comments on that dog water hotel?
Shut the hell up. I know damn well you've been pocket watching, so let's just scrap right now.
So these two boys are about to initiate with each other, but they ain't the only ones boxing. So Valentino pulls up complaining that VOX left while they were in the middle of getting a teeny tiny little bit too crazy. And Velvet pulls off asking, hey, whoever we smoke out, is it cool if I upload that tonight? And ALASTOR responds with, nah, VOX ain't gonna want no one to watch him get sunned a second time. And VOX, you know what happened last time. You got rage baited into an L. You're actually boxing with him this time, and you got the whole fam out. You're simply not allowed to lose now. So VOX, who is absolutely heated out of his mind, pulls up first with Valentino and Velvet following behind him. ALASTOR makes an attempt to step out of the way to avoid VOX coming at him with a Mike Tyson hook, but the CTE from Adam smacking the piss out of him on Extermination Day shut down half his moveset. So VOX peeps that ALASTOR is having performance issues and is like, oh yeah, free eats. And VOX pulls up and absolutely smacks the piss out of her. Smacks him 2 times, aura farms, and then smacks him a 3rd time, getting 2 bystanders killed in the process. ALASTOR gets up only to get hit again. And VOX pulls up talking his shit, asking him like how much brain damage did Adam give you? But ALASTOR wasn't trying to hear all that, so he uses the shadow and then throws him out of here, not trying to hear the rest of that argument. ALASTOR narrowly avoids getting shot and then turns his attention to Valentino. They mix each other up, Val hits a nasty rib shot, and Valentino pulls out the blicky about to put ALASTOR 6 feet deeper. That is until ALASTOR whips out 2 little goons to distract Valentino, crawling on him like a bunch of bugs. ALASTOR's just trying to give himself a breather, but Velvet ain't having none of that. Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Lil Mel Detector. Click yes or no if you want me to slime this guy. So Velvet makes a bow and arrow out of a twitch pole. ALASTOR puts a shield up, barely defending himself. Noob Cybot goes over, grabs Velvet by the leg, and then slams her into a car. So VOX finally gets up, and I guess he was thinking he was Jeff Hardy the way he tried to come down on ALASTOR from the top rope. Now, unfortunately, we gotta take a quick detour. So we cut to Charlie and Katie Killjoy talking crazy for the 2nd time in a row. They continue to go at it with Nifty in the back just hunting bugs. Nifty then peeps over at the monitor, saying that VOX and ALASTOR are currently beefing. Nifty's like, oh nah, boss is in trouble. So she runs off to go get some help. So we then cut into Angel and Husk, and then this happens. Yo dog, you wanna see something? Like what? Yo, peep this. That's tough. So after the heart-to-heart, Nifty comes in and takes Husk so they can go run the fade and help ALASTOR. Yo, I swear we never catch a break. So we cut back to the action. VOX is out here looking for ALASTOR like a round of Dead by Daylight. VOX eventually finds him, grabs him with the wires, and then throws him to the wall and pressing him like the high school bully position. VOX rips out the stitches on ALASTOR's chest, putting him on 1 HP. But out of nowhere, straight out of left field, someone pulls up to intervene and oh my god! Nah, I'm playing. It's just Nifty. So Nifty runs in, throwing Husk at Velvet like a straight projectile, hits her square in the head, straight CTE, and then this happens. So Husk is basically asking ALASTOR from the other side of the street, yo, are you still beefing with these losers? What are we doing? Velvet gets up to realize that after the impact, her hair is ruined. And we know how Velvet is. She's pissed, and she can't have all that. So despite Husk literally being used as a projectile, not being told the plan, and not being given any context on why he's here, she proceeds to crash out at him, of all people. So they get to boxing. Husk is out here avoiding explosives and then throwing cards at Velvet like Gambit. And while that's happening, Nifty pulls up on Valentino to annoy him a 2nd time. Yo, what's up, bro? Not you again! So Nifty takes initiative, starts crawling all over Valentino like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I'm half convinced she's not even doing damage, she's just being a straight pest.
We back to a 1v1. Ready to join me on Fraud Watch?
That list is for you and you alone.
So we cut back to Husk. He'd be avoiding more explosive knives, and then he drops one of the stupidest quotes of all time. Calm down, bitch! He then quickly finds out that talking doesn't do anything because Velvet is so pissed, I don't think she can hear right now. It is a quite literal deafening or blinding rage. I don't think I've been this upset ever since I saw Sector and Cyrax in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, I'm not letting it go!
So Husk narrowly avoids getting crushed, and then hits Velvet with, flowers. Is that the game plan here? We're gonna kill him with kindness? What, you think me baking a cake for JBL will fix his worldview?
You get out of here. You go back to Mexico, and you tell your Mexican friends, you tell your Mexican family that they better stay in Mexico. You tell everybody south of the border, they better stay south of the border, because this side of the border, John Bradshaw Layfield will be waiting.
Nifty continues to annoy Valentino, doing absolutely zero damage. But unfortunately for Nifty, Valentino got his finisher charge. Valentino grabs Nifty out of the air, hits her with a fucking booking, and presses a gun up to her head looking like this.
That don't work. There's no way out of this one. You're done.
So the whole deal with Nifty and Husk, they weren't even meant to show up. ALASTOR was gonna come in by himself. This was a scripted loss. He knew what he was doing. Let me explain. His plan was to on purpose lose to VOX, get him into a deal, make him think he won, only to screw VOX over later. ALASTOR sees the gun pointed at Nifty and is like, oh yeah, perfect opportunity.
You! Call off your goons! I have a proposition for you.
Yeah? Like what?
Alright, peep this. I'll be your prisoner just for 3 itty-bitty conditions.
Did he actually get CTE?
Alright, I'm listening.
1, I don't know why gang pull up in the first place. Just let him go. 2, you're not allowed to jump Charlie, ever. 3, we all gotta delete MK1 off our PlayStations.
Wait. That's it?
No loopholes involved.
That's light!
So ALASTOR becomes VOX's prisoner. VOX is celebrating like he just won the Super Bowl. And as a VOX lover, this got me feeling dread because he's out here celebrating. He don't even know he just got set up. VOX, my man, all I'm gonna say is enjoy it while you have it, because in these later episodes, I promise you, you're gonna get
Lord
jumped.
have mercy.
And for ALASTOR, all I'm gonna say is this plan of yours better work, because if it doesn't, you're never leaving the fraud list. Alright, that's all I got. I'll see y'all on the next one. Good night, America.